Assalamualaikum and hi everyone. I am Nur Sharon Najah from Sains Kota Tinggi. Today, my members and I would like to present our topic on the global economic consequences of the COVID-19 pandemic on the tourism industry. Firstly, these are the members of the group and our supervising teacher. The COVID-19 pandemic has given a huge impact on our country's tourism industry. Tourist arrivals to Malaysia fell by 83.4% with a total of 4,332,722 international tourist arrivals, marked a decrease from 26,100,784 tourist arrivals recorded in 2019. The objective of our research is to specify the effects of the collapse in the tourism industry on the huge businesses.
Hello everyone, I am Kuvina Devi, and today in my presentation I will be focusing on the effects of the COVID-19 pandemic towards tourism industry, specifically towards tourist attraction. Now let's head on to the first effect of the COVID-19 pandemic towards tourist attractions, which is a drop in ticket revenues. As we all know, tourism industry is the country's third largest contributor in the economy sector, and due to the pandemic, it has now caused them to reduce their price ticket. Therefore, due to lack of visitors, stakeholders are now trying to regain people's attention by having promotions, discounts, rebates, and the like to be economically stable again. Next, the COVID-19 pandemic has also contributed to massive job loss in the tourism industry. This means that stakeholders are now experiencing difficulties in hiring workers at resorts and recreational areas due to unstable economic status and health factors. This has thus resulted in unpaid leaves and cut down on salaries, which can further lead to lost source of income towards workers. Moving on to the third effect, tourist attractions are now experiencing a loss of manpower to maintain the quality of a particular place. To be precise, construction workers are now restricted from revamping and maintaining the quality of a particular place due to lack of funds, money, and support. Last but not least, the COVID-19 pandemic has also resulted in shutting down tourist attractions for good. This happens when stakeholders can no longer afford to pay costly bills and high maintenance fees. A popular example is the zoo. For instance, in order to survive, Zoo Negara is now looking for volunteers and animal lovers to help care for their animals due to lack of workers, while on the other hand, Zoo Taiping is conducting virtual safari tours to help raise money. Overall, the COVID-19 pandemic has thus impacted the Visit Malaysia 2020 campaign VM 2020 and caused a downfall in the arrival of tourists from neighboring countries, especially when 50% of them are from Singapore and China. Therefore, our government has implemented various solutions in order to help curb these effects, and one of them is the COVID-19 Free Destination Program conducted by the Tourism, Arts and Culture Ministry. It is Malaysia's travel bubble project in conjunction with the National Recovery Plan (NRP), and so far the places involved across Malaysia include Kuching, Langkawi, Pangkor Island and Fraser's Hill. Its objective is to help boost interstate travel. The next initiative done by our government to help curb the effects of the COVID-19 pandemic towards tourism industry include introducing a stimulus package with an objective to help provide some incentives for tourism industry stakeholders who are severely affected by the outbreak. These include relaxation of tax incentives, restructuring of loans, postponements of payments, and even incentives for unemployed workers with a minimum salary of 4,000 ringgit and below, who are then eligible for Employee Insurance System (EIS) and even Social Security Organization (SOCSO). That is all from me now. I will now pass it to my friend Alia. Thank you very much for hearing my presentation.
Flights, tours, events, business trips and hotel reservation have been cancelled. Hotels are forced to lower their room reservation prices in order to attract more people to come and stay at the hotel at an affordable price, therefore increasing the hotel occupancy rates. Due to the MCO, hotels are struggling struggling to keep their doors open and are unable to keep paying their staff salary. Managers no longer afford to pay their workers and rehire all their staff, results in unpaid leave or cut down on salary for the workforce. Last but not least, many hotels are facing bankruptcy. Despite the hotel rooms being unoccupied, they still have a lot of costs to cover up, such as utilities, wages, and the air conditioning services. As we all know, tourism industry is one of the main source of world's income, and hotel industry is definitely included as it offers varieties of professions related to the industry. The MCO has made most of the hotels embark on temporary suspension of normal operation, which puts the estimated loss of jobs to 24.3 million globally. These are some of the long-term initiatives proposed for the hotel industry. The first one is, make sure only people who are fully vaccinated gets to check in the hotel rooms. The second one is using antigen test for mass screening, as we can get the result within 15 minutes and it is also affordable. Government's role is to make sure more and more people get vaccinated every single day in order to achieve economic stability. There is also a strategy that can be followed by tourism industry in order to survive in this time of the pandemic. COVID strategy stands for cost cutting, orderliness, virtualization, integration, and domestication.
Thank you, Alia. Hi everyone, I'm Arif and I'm going to talk about airlines. Here are the airlines that are based in Malaysia. First, we have our national carrier, Malaysia Airlines. Second, we have AirAsia and AirAsia X. Last but not least, we have Malindo Air. Believe it or not, the international travel ban is applied throughout the world, but it differs according to the country's policies. And the international travel ban had also made these airline companies to have less international destinations and routes. The interstate travel ban, due to the Movement Control Order or MCO, had also given a great impact towards these airline companies, since there will not be much domestic flights operating. Travelers that are traveling within the country for work are required to have a letter from their company to show the reason why they are traveling and a letter from PDRM as an agreement on that journey. Flights are cancelled and postponed. Over 4.316 million passengers were affected by flight cancellations, and a whopping 628,000 passengers were given a refund worth 399 million ringgit. Here are the proposed solution for this issue. First of all, every passengers are required to fill out a declaration form announcing where they are from and where they have been in the previous 14 days. After that, every passengers are required to perform a rapid antigen test before boarding. Next, tighten the safety measures in flights, such as reduce the amount of passengers and sanitize seats, overhead lockers, and the lavatory. Last but not least, make sure every of the cabin crew are fully vaccinated and wearing a personal protective equipment or PPE, which consists of a disposable apron, 3-ply face mask, and a face shield to prevent the spread of the virus.
Now, let's see the initiatives taken by other countries to rebuild the tourism industry. Vietnam supports domestic tourism that will continue to grow and will recover relatively fast because of growing domestic spending by travelers who cannot yet travel abroad. They are redirecting their money locally at a higher level than in 2019. Currently, Vietnam has strict travel restrictions in place and allows only a select number of weekly international flights for travel by experts and diplomats who are subject to mandatory quarantine on arrival. For developed countries like Japan, the COVID-19 outbreak can thus be expected to accelerate the penetration of artificial intelligence (AI) and robotics technology a lot more into the hospitality sector. More hotels are likely to adopt unmanned devices and use robots to provide completely contactless services, for example, robot receptionists, facial scan check-ins, voice guest control, and robot concierge assistant, and other countless services. Therefore, although the tourism industry seems bleak now, Malaysia could take these countries as example to minimize the loss and rebuild our tourism industry to a better future. With that, that's all from us. Thank you.